Hello everyone, my name is Jack Southall and today we are going to be talking about Ultima Lucha, which is the last two episodes of Season 1 of Lucha Underground. It's been going for about 39 episodes up to this point, and can I just say, these last two episodes, fantastic, just oh my god. Best wrestling shows of the year. You need to check this shit out. You need to check this out. Man, like, I thought WrestleMania 31 was awesome because I had so much fun watching it. But, oh man, just, this is how you do wrestling. This is how you do wrestling, folks. But, anyway, let's not suck this show's dick any longer. Let's go into the matches. So, first off, we have a Falls Count Anywhere match. The Mack versus Cage. Of course, the first three matches were on the first episode, and then the rest are on the next episode. So, this is our opening matchup, I guess. And this was very, very fun. These guys have had a bunch of issues for weeks, and this match all took place when Mack rolled up Cage for a victory, and they had a bit of a squabble, and very equated coming out, okay, you two will have a Falls Count Anywhere match, let out your frustrations at Ultima Lucha. So, that's what happened. Very, very fun. And they just brawl everywhere and play up the whole Falls Count Anywhere. Emphasis on the anywhere bit, because they just go all over the temple. They're just breaking doors, they're brawling on the floor using 2x and just basic garbage wrestling. And I mean that literally, they use garbage cans and all that. They use a glass bottle. Mack even hit Cage with a cooler beer. And Mack had a few Steve Wises. Hit the stunner, which was awesome. A little shout at Stone Cold. They brought on the top of Cueto's office. And then after a big suplex, Cage finished Mack off with a curb stomp through a cinder block. Which is, if you guys remember around last year when Ambrose got I forgot. Curb stomped through cinder blocks by Seth Rollins. That was a bit of a brain fart. So yeah, that was really cool. I believe Cage got the win. The crowd was hot as fuck. They were getting ready for Lucha Underground. Very fun opener, and definitely one that you should check out. And it really set the tone for the night as well. So then we get the Trios Championship match. For those of you who don't know, it's pretty much the tag team titles with an extra person. So that's why it's called the Trios Tag Team. So it's pretty much the 3-person tag titles. So the current champions, Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angélico, taking on the Disciples of Death, which is Barrio Negro, El Sinestro de la Muerte, and Teres with Catrina. I probably pronounced all of them wrong. And so these Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angélico are just pretty much very dysfunctional. But, you know, when they have to go in and have a big match, they will get the job done pretty much. And so I believe this was the main event. No, this wasn't. This was the main match, but it wasn't the main event. But yeah, also very, very fun. I believe Angélico jumped off one of the buildings inside the temple, which was just crazy. The stuff Angélico does is just insane, which seems to be his thing. And so Ivelisse and Catrina brawled a bit, and Catrina's been getting the better of things, knocking out Ivelisse with her Stone of Death, which is pretty much her version of the urn. And so all they needed was crown new champions. And so yeah, the Disciples of Death are the Trios Championship, and Catrina gave Ivelisse the Lick of Death. Nice. And so they did it with good. Told the story, which I've really enjoyed. But Ivelisse, who was on crutches the entire time, so it was a bit weird. But yeah, enjoyed it. Disciples of Death are friggin' awesome. Let's see what they go with this. Next up, we got a Believers Backlash match. Drago versus Hernadez. Drago kicks ass. The long tongue and the whole dragon look, just awesome. And Hernadez is pretty much a douchebag. And so the whole thing with this was that with their feud, Hernadez just said to the fans, "Oh, dragons are not real," and just pretty much making fun of him. And so Dario Cueto decided, let's give the fans a way to get back at you and believe it's Backlash, which is pretty much a lumberjack match, just instead of wrestlers are fans. So yeah, they do the typical stuff, Drago being the babyface, so all the fans are like, "Oh, get in." But of course when Hernadez comes out, they all beat him up with like belt or something. And one of them was a hot tub guy, which I don't even know, but he was supposed to be famous in some way, shape, or form. But I think that was a pretty cool idea. Drago brought in some nunchucks, which was crazy. Worked Hernadez with him, hit a big splash off the top rope through a table. Drago then picked up the win with the splash from the top of the ring. And yeah, very good, fun match, and I really enjoyed it. Then we get to the 2-hour special. Jesus Christ. If you thought that first hour was good, nothing compares to this, which it was still great. So it's dedicated to the original Rowdy Roddy Piper, so good old tribute for Rowdy. We get a video package pretty much recapping the whole series, so you know what's been going on. And because Vampiro was wrestling that night, Michael Chiavello joined Matchcard on comment. Can I just say, those two are better commentators than Michael Cole, JBL, and Byron Saxton put fucking together. He's been known for his commentary on K1 Dream, Sengoku, The Contender Asia, and all of the AXS TV fight cards, so he knows his stuff. He's a big fan of wrestling, who drops wrestling references in his commentary, and he also worked in the Beijing Olympics, so that's pretty cool. The next match we've got here is Alberto El Patrón versus Johnny Mundo. This was the first match on night 2. These two have had tension over the past few weeks, but this all snapped when Mundo threw El Patrón into Dario Cueto's office window, and that's what Johnny Mundo turned heel, and Alberto El Patrón the face. Very, very good match. Lots of stuff here. He got the armbar in and all that stuff. But the thing that really surprised me was Melina just showed up for some reason and helped out Johnny Mundo, hit the AAA Mega Super Fun Time title, hit him in the face with it. Johnny Mundo got the win, but Mundo and Melina make out and all that, but Patrón attacked him, tossed Mundo, bat him in the outside, threw him through a window for some payback, and he took a gnarly blade job. That was, brutal. But then Patrón got Melina and gave him a good spanking. Matt Striker had a orgasm on commentary. So, but yeah, very, very good match, and I really, really enjoyed the storytelling they put on. So, yeah, they were doing this thing all night where this Asian chick was kept in like a cage or something, and Dario Cueto was trying to keep her in, whatever, throughout the entire night. So, did someone like die or something? I'm pretty sure they did. Like 2 people died on the show. But for the 2 people I thought was going to actually die in real life, Pentagon Jr. versus Vampiro in a Cero Miedo match, which is Zero Fear, which is Pentagon Jr.'s little saying. He's been pretty much saying that his master is wants him to do this, and no, he hasn't told him what master is. He's been taunting Vampiro, but Vampiro's been fighting back. And so Vampiro comes out looking like the lead singer of Ghost, which was pretty cool. And oh my god, this was fucking brutal. Just, it reminds me a lot of Edge and Mick Foley from WrestleMania 22, if you've seen that. Gnarly shit here. I believe we got a couple of chair shots. We got a suplex on concrete, which was just bad enough as it was. Then we got the thumbtacks in, and that was gross. I believe Vampiro got cut up there because of some fluorescent light tubes. So now this is CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling all of a sudden. And then he licks the blood of Vampiro, which is pretty gross. Got more light tube attacks, which it's hard to watch. But then Vampiro then fights back. He like rips a bit of the mask of Pentagon, and so he keeps fighting back. But then just having a look here, I believe smashed him over the head with a light tube again, and there's just blood covering Pentagon's face. Then he gets the smallest table I've ever seen in my life, sets the bitch on fire, and Vampiro goes through it. And of course, that's going to be the end, and Pentagon wins. I believe Vampiro demanded Pentagon break his arm, which is some weird thing, I don't know, which he did. And then Vampiro revealed that he was the master and Pentagon was now ready, which was like, what? Like, pretty crazy to me. And very cool twist at the end. Brutal fucking hardcore match. Great stuff overall. Probably my favourite match of the night. But, great stuff for you guys. So then we get the Gifts of the Gods match, which is Big Ryck, aka Ezekiel Jackson, versus Aerostar, versus Bengala, the White Tiger dude, versus King Cuerno, the Hunter, versus Sexy Star, the girl, versus Jack Evans, versus Fénix. So the whole idea for the Gift of the Gods match, it's pretty much they all had qualifying matches and they put a medallion into the championship title. And it's kind of like Money in the Bank. If you cash it in, you got to do it 1 week in advance so Dario can book the match. So yeah, it's pretty much Money in the Bank just without climbing a ladder and doing all that. So everyone's just flying all over the place. Aerostar jumped off one of the little buildings things and does some crazy shit. Pretty awesome. And then Marty the Moth, who's like some Bray Wyatt kind of dude, gets Sexy Star and pretty much kicks her ass. Why? Because, I don't know, fuck you. And then we get Daivari, who attacks Big Ryck for some reason. I thought they were pals, but whatever. Overall, Fénix ended up winning the match, which I was very happy about. I really like Fénix. He's kind of a mix between Rey Mysterio and Daniel Bryan to me. Very, very good. I feel like he can be an awesome babyface. Yeah, very happy for Fénix. He's very cool. Then we get to a no DQ match, which was made before the match took place. Blue Demon Jr. with the Crew versus Texano. So Texano's been saying he's the new face of Mexicano. Blue Demon don't want any of that and pretty much attacks Texano for that. This wasn't really much of a huge match. He pretty much made a no DQ match because of Dario Cueto, and Blue Demon's this big legend in Lucha Libre. So, yeah, after Vampiro versus Pentagon, we knew it wasn't going to be that intense. It was pretty much a 3-on-1 handicap match. Demon hit Texano with like a chair and pinned Texano with one foot in his chest. And then Chavo came in. Oh, this was when Chavo came in, and it was looked like he's going to hit Blue Demon, but we all knew. He hit Texano, got the win there, which does make sense. It's probably going to lead to something with Chavo and Blue Demon versus Texano or something sometime down the line, which I'm very excited about. Then we get to the main event. Damn. So, Dario Cueto stated that there must be a winner, which is another way of saying no DQ. And so this is a Lucha Underground title match. Prince Puma defending against Muertes, who has Catrina, who's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this was a fantastic match. All over the place. This is one you should definitely check out. There was a spot where Prince Puma dived and hit and I believe Mil Muertes hit the chair right in his skull, which looked brutal. He went for his big flippity-doo move in the air by Prince Puma, but he kicked out, which was crazy. But it all ended when Muertes hit the flatliner off the top rope and got the win. He's the new Lucha Underground champion, and then all of his little cronies are there, the Disciples of Death and Catrina, and it's just an awesome way to end the show. But we end up getting this little teaser for what we'll see for Season 2. Black Lotus and Dario Cueto. Black Lotus is the Asian chick's name. They're getting all the office supply and they're leaving the building because, I don't know. We see this dude in a mask in the back. I believe his name is Matanza, I believe. Fénix gets into the car with the Gods of the Gift of Gods belt, as is King Cuerno. He's pissed off. Mighty the Moth has tied up Sexy Star and teases that his sister is coming, so that's going to be really interesting. Son of Havoc, Angélico, and Ivelisse get on their bikes and leave, vowing to win their titles back. Aerostar and Drago look like they've had a bit of an alliance, so that's going to be really cool. Pentagon and Vampiro are seen leaving Keva, and dark times are coming and stuff like that. And Man in White Hood puts on Dragon Aztec's mask and then paints a question mark on the Lucha Underground billboard, which is very interesting. And then we see the Dario Cueto standing at the lights go out in the temple, and he smiles. So what does that mean for Lucha Underground? Just awesome stuff all across the board. Fan-fucking-tastic show. Please go check this out. All the first 2 shows are just awesome. Favorite match would definitely be Pentagon Jr. versus Vampiro. That was fantastic stuff. I can't praise the show. This is my favorite wrestling show of the year. Favorite wrestling show of the year. I'm not going to give this a rating since it wasn't a pay-per-view, but if I did, I'd give this a 9.5 out of 10. Just, holy shit. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you guys so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment down below if you're excited for Season 2. I know I am. And make sure to subscribe for more wrestling content from me. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at JackmanLol31. And I will see you guys sometime down the line. And I am out in 3, 2, 1.